Hi everyone. Today we're going to continue our work with Notice a Note. Remember that Notice a Note is a sort of reading strategy that we can use to help us understand and enjoy what we're reading. So with Notice a Note, there are 6 signposts, and these signposts are things that as we read, we should notice. And when we notice them, we should take note of what they mean, what we can learn, how they're affecting the story. So today's signpost is aha moment. An aha moment is when a character realizes or understands something all of a sudden. They finally figure something out. There are clues in the reading that will let you know, hey, this is an aha moment. So while you're reading, you may see that someone says, like, suddenly I realized, or in an instant, I saw that, or it came to me in a flash, or I now knew, right? They're going to say something that lets us know that all of a sudden they understand something, or all of a sudden they realize something. They have some new insight about something big, usually, something that's going to change the course of the story or help us understand, something important in the story. Sometimes the character needs a little help to have an aha moment. They might accidentally overhear something, or they might see something that maybe they weren't supposed to see, or it was just by chance. Um, that and hearing this or seeing this helps that character finally understand something, or it changes what they thought they knew. So our example for aha moment is Toy Story. And Buzz has an aha moment when he sees the commercial, the Al's Toy Barn commercial, advertising Buzz Lightyear action figures, and he realizes that he is not a space ranger, he is a toy. When we come across an aha moment, when we notice an aha moment, we should note, right? Ask this question and take note of some possible answers. How might this change things? Now that the character understands this, or knows this, or realizes this, how might things change? So, for example, when Buzz realizes that he is a toy and not a space ranger, he questions everything. He gets depressed. He doesn't really know who he is or what his value is, what his role is, what he should be doing. Um, And so this really affects the whole movie and how he interacts with the characters. It affects the plot. It's going to change all of those things. All right, aha moments are important because they give us insight into the story and the various elements of literature. So an aha moment can help us understand conflict. So remember, conflict is when a character is struggling either within themselves or with something outside of themselves, like another person or something like that. The conflict that Buzz's aha moment helps us understand or gives us some insight into is Buzz's own struggle with depression after he realizes that he isn't who he thinks he is. So that's an internal conflict, right? Depression. Buzz's aha moment helps us understand or see some character development too. So, character development is how the character grows or changes. Buzz questions his purpose and his value, but eventually he sees that he has value whether he's a space ranger or a toy. And so he grows sort of as a person in this way. The aha moment can help us understand the theme, the literary theme, which remember, literary theme is these universal ideas or messages that are explored in a story. Um, there's lots of themes within Toy Story, but one of them is that everyone, even those who may seem quite ordinary, has value, right? Everyone has value. And Buzz eventually comes to realize that his value isn't in being a space ranger. His value is in being a friend and a companion to the other toys, being a friend and a companion to Andy. His relationships with the other people or toys, characters, is really what gives him value, not being a space ranger. And then, of course, an aha moment can affect the plot. It can affect the plot greatly. So the plot is just the events of the story. When Buzz realizes that he's not a space ranger, he gives up on himself and he gives up on his efforts to get back to Andy. All right, and so Woody is forced to cheer Buzz up and get him back into the fight to escape Sid. So right there, they've been being held captive, I guess, in a way, by this really naughty kid, Sid, and they're trying to get out of Sid's room and back to Andy, back to their home. But when Buzz gives up, Andy has to help him, buck up a little bit, and they have to cooperate and work together, and they become friends. So that's a major plot development. All right, your job today is to watch this short film called Snack Attack and answer these questions. So the question is, what is the aha moment and who has it? Right? You can imagine if you were answering this for our example that we looked at together, it would be Buzz Lightyear has an aha moment when he realizes that he is not a space ranger, he is a toy. See how that answers both of those questions? What is the aha moment and who has it? All right. And then how might this change things? So that's the next question. Once you identify the aha moment in Snack Attack, then tell me how might that aha moment, that understanding that happens, change things. You're going to click on the image here, and that will send you to the video. And then answer these two questions. Be sure to meet the basic requirements of writing. So basic requirements of writing. If you were with me last semester, you know this. If not, you're probably getting to know it because I say it a lot. Basic requirements of writing are correct punctuation, capitalization, grammar, correct, like proper standard English. So we're not using slang and we're not using any text talk. We are writing standard, formal, complete sentences. This is for English class, right? And part of English class is practicing good standard English. So complete sentences, all that stuff. All right, guys, if you have questions or concerns, please Google Meet with me and have a great day.